Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of our NASCAR Heat 5 2023 Mod Career Mode Season number 4, where you're looking at the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race results from their second race of the Championship 4 at Talladega, where Corey LaJoie picked up his first career NASCAR National Series win at Talladega, and championship leader Grant Enfinger comes home in second. Matt Mills, Gio Ruggiero, and Butterbean Queen the top 5. Connor Hall, championship contender Stuart Friesen in 7th. Andres Perez, Marco Andretti, Thad Mal the top 10. Other championship contenders, Lane Riggs and Cade Honeycutt, finished a disappointing 25th and 27th, respectively. So big days for Enfinger and Friesen, and congrats to Corey LaJoie on the Truck Series win at Talladega. So your Up Series Truck Series Championship standings, Grant Enfinger still has the points lead, but just by a slim 3 points above the 52 of Stuart Friesen, going into Martinsville and Homestead, the final 2 races of our Craftsman Truck Series season. Lane Riggs currently sits 47 points below the cut line, and Cade Honeycutt 48 below the lead. Both guys in virtually must-win final 2 races to win the championship. So it's going to be a battle between Grant Enfinger and Stuart Friesen for the Truck Series Championship. Next episode, they will have their race from Martinsville Speedway. Xfinity Series was also in action here at Talladega, where Connor Zilisch picked up his 4th win of the season over fellow championship contender and best friend Jesse Love, coming home in second to lead the brigade for your championship contenders. How about Lane Riggs, career best 3rd place finish, Sheldon Creed 4th, Riley Herbst a strong top 5 for him as one of your championship contenders. Then Ryan Truex, Parker Retzlaff, Ty Majeski, Austin Dillon, Anthony Alfredo the top 10. And the final of the 4 championship contenders, Justin Allgaier, had a rough, mediocre day, finished in 15th here at Talladega, which is going to truly hurt his cause to win that elusive Xfinity Series championship. So the fallout in the standings is Connor Zilisch has a 13-point lead over his friend and championship rival Jesse Love going into Martinsville next episode. Riley Herbst out by 35, Justin Allgaier out by 47. Both drivers really need to do some miracle work these last 2 races if they want to become the champion. But it looks like it's going to be a duel between Connor Zilisch and Jesse Love for the Xfinity Series Championship. Martinsville, next up on the docket for them. In the background, we've been practicing for today's main event, the NASCAR Cup Series Yellowwood 500 from Talladega Super Speedway, where we come in 21 points below championship leader Chase Elliott. We have to have a good day today to take the championship lead back. Stories of the race: William Byron, Denny Hamlin have fast race cars apparently, and your pole winner is Austin Cindric for the Wood Brothers. And the number 21 puts it on pole here at Talladega. We're bringing out the number 99 Freeway Insurance Chevrolet as we try to take back control of this championship as we are green and underway here from Talladega. We start here from, of course, dead last on the grid, 40th of 40 cars, alongside Cole Custer right behind Christian Eckes and John Hunter Nemechek. So we have a long way to go, but our main goal today is outgain Chase Elliott by as many as we can, and outgain Christopher Bell by just like 4 or 5 points is all we need to outgain him. That's our main focus right now. Outgain the 20, outgain the 9. We have a pretty comfortable cushion on the 11, so we're mainly worrying about Bell and Elliott here today. So we're already flying down the backstretch. We're easily passing our way now up into the top 30 right there behind our teammate, the 97 of Shane Van Gisbergen here in turn 3 and 4. We go by the rookie of Jesse Love, as well as Justin Haley, Kyle Busch trying to work that outside lane. You got Kyle Larson struggling early in this race here at Talladega as we get some nice drafting help from 7-time champ Jimmy Johnson in the 84. We continue to get back to work now, working our way up into the top 25. We swing to the inside of SVG, going 4 wide through the middle of the pack here. We just passed Denny Hamlin, by the way. So it's our first championship rival. And then we see the 20. We can see the 20 of Christopher Bell now. He is just inside the top 20 in 19th position. We are now in a great spot to go by him. And of course, that leaves our main rival as the man we have to pass, Chase Elliott, who has that 21-point championship lead after that huge win of the Charlotte Roval, as we now pass Christopher Bell for position on the racetrack. Very important pass as we continue to slice and dice our way through this pack, now up into the top 20, working our way now about into the top 15 as we work by guys like Joey Logano, Todd Gilliland. Now we're working our way by Alex Bowman. Logano right there in front of us with Eric Jones battling for 12th position. We're swing to the inside, make 3 wide move on the both of them. and that'll take us up into 12th position as we continue to just easily drive our way through this field. Just such a fast race car Trackhouse brought us this week, and we are making good use of it, and we have to, because Chase Elliott, ladies and gentlemen, just took the dang race lead as we're 3 wide for 7th. The caution is out on the racetrack because not far behind us, the 38 of Noah Gregson for Front Row Motorsports is going to blow a tire, spin out up the racetrack, collecting our teammate of Ross Chastain, which brings out our first caution of the day, and a very split strategy here, which is very important. So basically, Chase Elliott, who is the leader of the cars that pitted, is 20th. Everyone, including myself, behind him has come down pit road. Cole Custer on up has not come down pit road yet. So it'll be interesting fuel mileage here at the end of the stage when we award some stage points. Who cycles out to where? But we've already passed Chase Elliott, so we are currently in the championship lead and are having a tremendous restart. We just restarted 21st, and by turn 3, we're up to 8th. We've gained 13 spots in about half a lap, with an incredible restart here at Talladega. Now we're flying by Ryan Preece. Almost went 4 wide there with Tyler Reddick, but he threw a huge block on us. And instead we give the 45 a massive push down through the tri-oval. And of course, across this start-finish line, that's 1,000 feet further than at Daytona. So 8 to go in stage 1. We've now climbed our way up to 3rd position, the highest we have been all race long. Now right behind the 45, we managed to get underneath them and move that 45 up off the bottom, and now we're going to charge our way into 2nd position. We just have to get by our former Trackhouse Racing driver that we replaced here in this 99, Daniel Suarez, driver now with the number 7, Spire Motorsports. Been having a pretty solid year. I mean, he's been inconsistent, but he's had some really impressive runs, like last week, 3rd place at the Roval, top 5 in Dover, and now he's up here leading laps at Talladega as we now pass him on the exit of turn 4. We take the lead away from Daniel Suarez thanks to help from the 2nd-year driver of Christian Eckes. So now you're trying to hold off Christian Eckes, and here comes the 71 of Michael McDowell a little later in the stage. McDowell and Eric Jones to our outside. Now we are 3 wide for the lead here at Talladega. Pit stops coming up shortly. The guys who did not pit earlier coming in now, led by Christian Eckes. And now we side draft Eric Jones for 2nd. Michael McDowell in the 71 clear for the race lead and driving away. Eric Jones, by the way, out of gas in the middle of the racetrack. 4 to go in stage 1. I'm trying to pass McDowell to get this stage win. We need to maximize as many points as we can today. Someone just blew a tire, hit the wall behind us. As we continue to try to close McDowell, and the caution's out. That's going to end stage 1 prematurely, and Michael McDowell picks up the stage 1 win, but we are the top of the championship drivers in 2nd. But look at Chase Elliott in 5th. He's able to counter us perfectly. We only gained 3 points. So our deficit now down to 18 over Chase Elliott. Christopher Bell, Denny Hamlin each get points in 9th and 10th. So we're able to jump Christopher Bell in the standings now. So we were able to gain 7 on him. So now we are, I believe, 3 points above Christopher Bell, 18 behind Chase Elliott. So we get back underway here in stage number 2. We were stuck right here in this outside middle lane. In 8th, we're able to slide back down to the inside in between the front row drivers of Josh Berry and Zane Smith. So we'll try to continue to charge our way forwards and continue to try to gain these points on Chase Elliott. 18 is the magic number. We nearly wrecked into turn 3 there. A little bit of a miscommunication between Zane Smith and I at the timing of the push, and we almost wrecked his teammate Josh Berry, and he nearly took us down with him there. Luckily, both of us able to hang on to it and save the field from the big one here at Talladega. And we continue to push now the 5 of Kyle Larson, your 2021 champion, forward up through this field. Now working our way up into the top 5, going by the Toyota pair of Ty Gibbs and Corey Heim. And we managed to squeeze Larson off the bottom. Now 3 wide with Kyle Larson and Jesse Love. Into 3rd we go, now charging to the back bumper of Christian Eckes, who helped push us to the lead earlier. So we repay the favor right to the back of the 31, help Christian Eckes out here take the race lead as we go by Ryan Preece to move into 2nd position here at Talladega. Of course, Preece had such an impressive win at Iowa not very long ago, stunning the NASCAR world. Now we settle into 2nd here, right behind the 31 of Christian Eckes to save some fuel here as we go on this long run to the end of stage 2. Now there we get to the inside of Christian Eckes, huge block thrown on the 67 of Corey Heim to the inside. I saw Heim was generating a run that I was going to lose that track position, so I unfortunately had to leave being behind Christian Eckes, so I swung all the way to the bottom. Now we're side by side for the lead, myself and Christian Eckes here at Talladega, and we are going to take this lead thanks to a good push from the young driver of Corey Heim for 2311 Racing. That 67 trying to make it Heim time once again. it was at Canada when he stole that win from us in the last corner. Now here we are down the back stretch the next lap. Eric Jones and SVG able to get to our outside, as we quite weren't able to cover that off as we were trying to block Austin Cindric in the 21. So Eric Jones now cycles out to the race lead as a wave of guys pitted this lap previous that you did not see. Now the rest of us stayed out this one extra lap, and here we go in for scheduled green flag pit stops. We are going to lead the group in as we come in very hot, but get it right down to pit road speed limit. We have it almost down to a T here at Talladega, and we are in, leading the group of cars that pitted that stayed one lap longer. So it's going to be 4 tires and fuel for us. Hopefully get us out in position to win stage 2 here and continue to close in on Chase Elliott for that championship lead. Beautiful pit stop by the Trackhouse crew. Gets us out right where he came in as the lead of this group. So we're emerging back onto the racetrack, currently scored in 9th. Other 8 cars still making their way down pit road, this time by, with just 7 laps remaining in stage 2 here in Talladega. So meanwhile, behind us, as the other pack is merging in with us, there's trouble up ahead. Joey Logano is spinning around, goes to 22 of Logano into Stenhouse. Elliott involved, as well as John Nemechek. No caution. We stay green, and Corey Heim goes hauling it right by us on the outside. We're able to slide in front of Eric Jones here to settle into 10th right now. But Corey Heim, who pitted the lap earlier, has the momentum, and he is now cycled out ahead of us here at Talladega. Could it be Heim time? Maybe not. The caution. Caution is out because the 21 of Austin Cindric blows the tire from 14th place in front of Zane Smith, crashing into the outside wall. NASCAR finally threw the yellow for that. So now, everyone pretty much stays out except Chase Briscoe, who pitted. So we restart here in 8th and have to do battle with the likes of Jesse Love, Josh Berry, our teammate of Shane Van Gisbergen, William Byron up here, Ross Chastain into 3 and 4. We get to the inside of SVG, and now we're 4 wide for 3rd at Talladega. What a move. And just like that, we are in position to win this stage in 3rd place, right behind our teammate of Ross Chastain and race leader in the 48, Alex Bowman for Hendrick Motorsports. And now we are able to fake out our teammate Chastain to the bottom with help from Eric Jones and sail on through to 2nd place with just 2 to go in stage 2. Everything on the line here. We need these points to take the championship lead back from Chase Elliott. So we are going to the inside of Alex Bowman here, coming to the last lap of the stage. He left the bottom wide open, so I gladly indulged him, took that lane, and I'm going to drive right past the 48 into the race lead, thanks to a great push from Eric Jones. The legacy cars have been very helpful to us all day, so big props to Eric Jones there. Now here we are, last corner of stage 2. We are right now leading over Todd Gilliland and Corey Heim, as we look to be in good position here to bring home the stage. No one really making too much of a move on us here as we go through the tri-oval and the front straightaway for the final time. And we're going to bring home a stage 2 win here at Talladega. A crucial 10 points to our cause. Todd Gilliland, Heim, Buescher, Eck as the top 5. Then Bubba Wallace, Sam Mayer, Eric Jones, Cole Custer, and Daniel Suarez the top 10. We are the only championship driver to get stage points. So now it is just 8 points that sit between myself and Chase Elliott for the championship lead heading into next week at Martinsville. 8 points, 8 positions, whatever way we can get it, we're going to need to. Now, here we are later in the final stage. We've led pretty much this entire stage since the restart, and we're trying to hold off Cole Custer the inside. Can't quite do it. 11 laps to go. Cole Custer and Michael McDowell go sailing on by. Accompanying them is Ryan Blaney in the 12 for Team Penske. He's been very quiet today, but here he is right when it's crunch time, when it's in, time to get in position to win this race. Here he is up in position number 2 as we go back by your stage 1 winner McDowell into 3rd place. And now it is Cole Custer for Haas Factory Team leading the way at Talladega. Not for much longer though, as the ensuing lap I push Ryan Blaney by Custer down the back straightaway into turn 3. So now Ryan Blaney leads for the first time today here at Talladega. I settle in line behind him in a second to try to save some fuel here as we get ready to come in for our final pit stop of the day. The money stop here. You need to be perfect. No issues, no penalties. Blaney is in. We decide to stay out. A very interesting decision. We stay out an extra lap here. Slide in line in front of Brad Keselowski down the back stretch. We're getting ready to come down this time for tires and fuel, and the caution comes out, which completely changes this race. Everyone who just pitted is going to stay out, leapfrog us, and everyone that I was with just came down pit road because we had to get fuel. So we end up restarting here in 28th, and I've already made a few passes up now into the top 25, but with just 4 laps to go. We have to go from 26th to 1st here at Talladega. It's going to take a Dale Earnhardt-like effort to win this race and get the points that we need to leapfrog Chase Elliott going into next episode's race in Martinsville. Already through the try over here, we are flying by Gregson, Jesse Love, Chase Briscoe, and others to get back into the top 20. Now just 3 laps remain here at Talladega. Joey Logano currently leads the field here at Talladega. We force our way by AJ Allmendinger to the inside up into the top 15 here. Now setting our sights on Ty Gibbs and Brad Keselowski as we are really getting extremely aggressive here to get these positions that we need. Now up into 13th. SVG, Justin Haley, our next 2 targets in 3-4. We go all the way to the bottom and a very debatable pass there. 2 tires below the double yellow line. That's going to be a controversial one in the comments for sure. Definitely in real life, I think that would be ruled a penalty, but here in Heat 5, it is not called. No, the yellow line penalties. We take advantage of that loophole in the rules, and now we are 3 wide with Michael McDowell and Josh Berry into the top 5 with just 2 to go here in Talladega. But look who's leading. Christopher Bell in the 20, our championship rival, is leading with 2 to go at Talladega. We force our way to the inside of Austin Cindric and Bubba Wallace, 3 wide for second. It is all on the line. The championship lead hangs in the balance as Cole Custer gives us the shove of a lifetime. Into second we go. Now we just have to find a way by Christopher Bell, who stays on the outside. A very interesting decision there from Christopher Bell. Leaves the door wide open, and the train led by myself and Cole Custer comes flying on through. Now we are leading, white flag in the air, final lap presented by Credit One Bank here at Talladega. We are trying to hold off Austin Cindric and Bubba Wallace as well as Josh Berry to win this race. If we win this race, remember, you get 10 bonus points than you do in real life. In my point system here, for winning a race, you get 50 instead of 40 points. That is a huge difference for us. This would automatically give us the championship lead if we can hang on to win this race, as we're able to cover off all 3 lanes through the final corner. Now coming to the tri-oval for the final time, and it's just Austin Cindric that we have to worry about behind us, but he can't generate any run. He's got no help. Now through the tri-oval and to the start-finish line. It's 1,000 feet further than at Daytona for the final time. We are going to win at Talladega and take the championship lead back from Chase Elliott after a Dale Earnhardt Herculean effort in the final 4 laps of this race to go from 27th to 1st. What a drive. What a way to win our 14th race of the season and add another Talladega trophy to our incredibly fast-growing trophy case. Now career win number 52 comes here at Talladega as we burn it down on the front straightaway. I don't think I'd ever driven and worked that hard in this career mode until right there. Until that final restart, I drove my ass off to win this race, man. I mean, I pushed as hard as I could go, flew through the pack. Obviously made a few very questionable passes that in real life probably would have been ruled illegal by putting 2 tires there below the double yellow line. But here in Heat 5, you got to do what you got to do to win these races and get the championship. That's exactly what we just did. We won this race here at Talladega as we celebrate in victory lane with the crew. And we are now your championship leader, as you will see shortly. But first, we have to look at the final race results here from today's Yellowwood 500. Where, of course, we win the race in dramatic fashion. Austin Cindric, season best runner-up finish. Bubba Wallace, Justin Haley, Cole Custer, really impressive top 5 finishes. Josh Berry, Brad Keselowski, SVG, Chase Briscoe, and another top 10 for Michael McDowell. Our championship rivals, Chase Elliott finishes 11th. So it looks like we will have somewhere around 10 to 15 point lead over Chase Elliott. Christopher Bell comes home 13th. And Denny Hamlin has another terrible finish in this championship round, finishes 34th, and he may never lift the curse of the Black Cat of Death, as Hamlin's going to be a massive way below the cut line, below the championship lead, as we are championship standings. We have taken the championship lead back. It is now 16 points that separate myself and Chase Elliott. It was a 37-point swing here at Talladega. So we lead Elliott by 16 points going to Martinsville. Christopher Bell still has an outside shot at winning this title at 39 out in third, but he needs a lot of help. And Denny Hamlin all but eliminated from winning that oh-so-elusive championship at 95 points out of the lead. Looks like it'll be a duel between myself and Chase Elliott. Martinsville Homestead. Next 2 episodes. Going to be a good one. And as always, I want to shout out my channel members as we end this episode. Thank you so much to DWR, JJ, Brenda Breen, and Jeremy Isley for your support. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me and helps this channel and I continue to grow, produce some awesome content. Now on our road to 2,000 subscribers. So those of you that are watching this video and are not subscribed, please do subscribe. It's completely free. It only takes a couple of seconds, and I would really, really appreciate it. If you want to become a paid channel member and get a shout out just like these 4, a link for that is down below. And until next episode at Martinsville Speedway, I hope you all have a good one.